For decades, reports of unidentified objects in the sky were often dismissed as mistakes or misinterpretations. Weather balloons, experimental aircraft, optical illusions. Most of these explanations were considered sufficient. But in recent years, something changed. Highly trained U.S. military pilots began reporting encounters with objects that could not be identified, tracked, or explained using known technology. These reports did not come from civilians or amateur observers. They came from experienced pilots operating advanced aircraft and sensor systems. And many of these encounters occurred over restricted military airspace. Between 2019 and 2025, U.S. Navy and Air Force personnel documented multiple encounters with what are now officially referred to as unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP. The term was introduced to replace older language and reflect a more neutral, observational approach. According to pilot reports, some of these objects demonstrated unusual flight characteristics. They were observed hovering without visible propulsion. Some accelerated rapidly from a stationary position. Others changed direction abruptly without slowing down. In several cases, pilots attempted to follow or intercept these objects, but the objects either disappeared from view or vanished from tracking systems entirely. Modern military aircraft are equipped with multiple layers of detection technology: radar systems, infrared targeting sensors, electro-optical cameras. In some encounters, the objects were detected by more than one system at the same time. This reduced the likelihood of sensor malfunction or simple misidentification. Common explanations such as birds, weather balloons, or commercial aircraft were ruled out in official assessments. According to public statements, some objects exhibited performance characteristics beyond those of known aircraft. As reports continued to increase, the U.S. Department of Defense established specialized offices to investigate these incidents. One of these organizations was tasked with reviewing reports across multiple domains: air, sea, and space. Its purpose was not to speculate, but to analyze available data and determine whether the objects posed any threat. Publicly released reports confirmed that dozens of cases remained unresolved. Officials stated that there was insufficient data to identify the objects with confidence. They also emphasized that no hostile intent had been confirmed. But they did not provide a definitive explanation for what the objects were. During congressional briefings and public statements, defense officials repeatedly acknowledged the same conclusion. Some encounters could be explained. Others could not. In these unresolved cases, data was limited, incomplete, or inconclusive. Sensor recordings were sometimes fragmentary. Visual observations were brief. Environmental factors complicated analysis. As a result, no single explanation could account for all reported incidents. Despite official investigations, many details remain classified. Exact sensor readings, precise locations of encounters, complete flight recordings. Officials have stated that releasing certain information could compromise military capabilities or reveal sensitive detection methods. This has contributed to ongoing uncertainty surrounding the incidents. Some have suggested that the objects could represent advanced foreign technology. Others have stated that there is no evidence to support that conclusion. No foreign origin has been officially confirmed. What remains clear is that these encounters were not dismissed outright. They were documented, they were investigated, and they were officially acknowledged. In multiple cases, authorities stated openly that they could not explain what the objects were. This admission marked a significant shift from earlier decades, when similar reports were often ignored or denied. If these objects were conventional aircraft, why could they not be identified? If they were drones, why did they display capabilities beyond known designs? And if they represented foreign technology, why has no origin been confirmed? To date, these questions remain unanswered. The Pentagon has acknowledged the encounters. It has reviewed the available data, and it has stated that some cases remain unexplained. This video does not offer conclusions or theories, only documented reports, official statements, and unanswered questions. What do you think these objects were?